Hey guys, how's it going? We're out here in the SoCal desert, BLM, and we're gonna do a little bit of talk about, AKs, my favorite subject, as you know. So anyway, this is a BLM desert, and it's quite nice. It's the fall. It's about 58, 60 degrees, so not too hot, but the sun is really bright, and you can feel the sun. But anyway, when you come up here, bring a lot of water with you no matter what. Even if it's in the middle of the winter, just bring a lot of water with you because it's really dry. Now, I want to talk a little bit about what makes an AK a classic looking AK. Now, as you know, there's modern versions of the AK and there's old classic version of the AK. Now, me personally, I like the older version. I like the classic version. And there are key elements that you should look at if you're like me, if you like the classic military style look with the emphasis on classic. Now the modern AKs, they don't come with wood furniture anymore. So this is definitely a big plus right here. You want a classic look on an AK, you definitely want to get the wood furniture. That's a must. Okay. The other thing is, which is also kind of my favorite, is you see the angle of the gas block. Now this is a 45-degree angle, and as you can see, the gas block, basically it's meant for deflection, and this portion is very, very strong on this rifle. I think it's forged, not cast, so it's stronger. So this is very very classic look on the AK. The new ones, they have a 90-degree, which was passed through from the AK-74 because it was overpressurized with the 45-degree. So that's why they make it this way. So this is another classic look that I really like on the AK. Now I do have this extended muzzle brake, which allows me to fold the stock because now it's over 30 inches long. I almost say this on all my videos, but you really have to. And this is a California bullet button, which is a pain in the butt, but we have to have it. And this is a 30-10 magazine, so it's a 30-round magazine that was modified for 10 rounds. So I just want to make this clear. So these two things, the wood and the angle of the gas block, those are classic military style. Now this is a Polish underfolder that was built out of an actual military rifle that was basically, chopped down to a kit. So it's got a US made receiver, which is made by Nodak Spud, by the way, which is really it's a quality receiver, as I've said before. So these are the two things that you got to look at. And the other thing that I also recommend that you look at, which is also a classic style, is the as you can see here, the dust cover is ripped, has ribs on it, as you can see. And this is a classic look, by the way. The ribs on the dust cover, that's a classic look. The new ones are flat. And you'll see them on the Segas, on the converted Segas. You'll see the flat dust cover. That's fine, but that's the modern look of the AK. This is the classic look, which I really like. So the ribs and the dust cover, and that's really a classic look. Now this is an underfolder, which is also, it's also a military style setup here. It was designed basically for tank crews because it made the rifle smaller basically. You can get one with the wood stock, which is also my favorite too. I like that as well. Now the new ones, the modern ones, they come with the polymer or plastic stock. Plastic, hand guards as well. So these are the differences basically. Let me fold the stock. Okay. The other thing is when you're shopping for your AK, the other thing you want to look at, which is nowadays is kind of common, but I'll restate it anyway. The dimples in the receiver. Again, this is a Nodak Spud receiver. The dimples in the receiver, when you put the mag in, it's nice and tight. It doesn't wobble. A lot of the Wasser 10s, they don't have that feature, so the mag kind of wobbles quite a bit. So I mean, It's gonna work. It's gonna fire every time. But you know, this is just attention to detail, and I also really like it. So that's about it, guys. Those are the three things that you should look at if you want the classic military look. Again, emphasis on classic, meaning old style look. The new ones have the 90-degree gas block port or bridge. They don't have the wood furniture, they have the polymer or plastic furniture. They don't have the ribbed dust cover. They have the flat dust cover. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. That's the modern look, but this is the old classic look, which is what I personally like. Now we're not done yet. I'm going to say a few things. Some of you will disagree with me. That's okay. We can have a civilized debate. Now, a lot of you out there, they recommend, getting a Sega and converting a Sega to an AK. There's quite a bit of stuff you have to do. So first of all, you got to be hands-on kind of a guy, good with tools and everything. And you're going to have some expensive tools as well. But, if that's your way, go ahead, no problem. Now, the Segas originated as a sporting rifle. So this one originated as a military rifle. The differences on the Segas, the buffer or the handguard and the gas tube is way extended. It's really long. It's narrower. It's not as heavy duty. Okay, it's not made for full auto basically. This is not a full auto, this is a semi-auto. But originally, this rifle was a fully automatic military weapon. Now, of course, it's in a sporting configuration as per the import laws. And it's got some US-made parts, such as the barrel is US-made. The receiver is US-made. The pistol grip is US-made. So it has some US-made parts. The bullet button is US-made. The trigger, it's a Tapco G2 trigger. That's US-made. So it has a lot of US-made parts. But nonetheless, originally, in its original configuration, this was a military rifle. The Segas are sporting rifles. It's a big difference right there. Yes, you can make it look like an AK. You got to move the trigger forward, put a pistol grip on it, make it look like an AK. That's fine. Great rifle. Beautiful rifle. It's going to work like a charm. But there is a difference. Okay, so, yes, you can call it an AK, but in reality, it's a hybrid AK lookalike. I don't want to say the word wannabe because I know I'm going to upset a lot of you because the Sega fan club is just tremendous. And it's a great rifle. Don't get me wrong. Please, don't get me wrong. But that's the difference, basically. This is what we're looking at, basically. What a beautiful day. I got a target down there. And we'll take a few shots. Thank you again for listening. I always like to put my two cents out there. And you guys, some of you may agree, some of you may disagree. That's perfectly okay. You are welcome, by the way, to comment. I'll respond to you as best as I can. If you are starting your shopping process and you want some guidance, I'd like for you, personally, I'd like for you to buy a kit and build from there. Some of the Polish kits, like this one here, still come with the original Polish chrome lined barrel. If you get one of those, they're going to be priced anywhere between $280 to $350. It's worth it. Get one. And if you're hands-on kind of a guy, you can build your own, basically. Build your own classic AK, classic military style looking AK that used to be a military rifle. Now, I'd like for you to go that route, personally, other than get a Sega and then convert it. So that's my 2 cents, all right? So please, I don't want to offend anyone out there. Sega is a great rifle, and I don't want to take away anything from the quality of a Sega or anything like that. It's a phenomenal rifle. But get a kit, a Polish kit, a Yugo kit, Yugoslavian kit, a Bulgarian kit, even a Romy a Romanian G kit. So start this way if you're a hands-on kind of a guy. If you're not a hands-on kind of a guy and you want to purchase your AK, that's fine. I can help you too. This is made by Century Arms, really good quality AK. There's also one made by Inter Arms Company, IAC, Inter Arms, also a Polish underfolder. They make really quality rifles. They also use a no-deck spud receiver, parkerized finish on the rifle, which in my opinion the parkerized finish is better than the Sega spray painted finish. So anyway, enough talking. And let's do some shooting. How about that? Okay. All right. Safety down. Charge the rifle. Now this is very important. Make sure your earplugs are well plugged in. All right. And let's take a few shots. Very nice, very nice. I love it. I don't go shoot in the range anymore. I used to a few times. It was always busy, a lot of people with lots of guns. You never know. You come out here to the desert, nice, quiet. You know, if you come here out in the weekend, you gotta watch out for bikers, off-roaders and bikers. Lots of people come out here to camp and stuff like that. But other than that, you're perfectly fine. Just have fun. And you always want to take a perimeter walk, about 100 to 150 yards. Check for hikers, campers, etc., etc. And always check your background when you're shooting. Shoot down. Make sure you have some kind of a sand berm behind your target. Don't shoot at rocks because your projectile might ricochet and change direction. You don't want to do that. You want to shoot at a sandy, mini berm, if you will. Just build it behind your target and just have fun shooting. So let's carry on. Okay. I always flinch on the last shot because I'm counting the bullets, and 10, okay, did I get to 10, so I flinch a little bit, but I'm trying to control that. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Always remember, safety first. It's a long video, I know, but thank you for putting up with me. Safety back on. Thank you guys so much.